Hi dears, good afternoon. Welcome to your English class.
Hi. Good afternoon, my dears. How are you? Hope all are doing well. Last class, we learned the chapter Sea Song and we did the exercises also. I hope all of you have written the exercises. And please send the notes as early as possible. Most of you have sent it. Anyway, somebody has to send it. Send the notes soon. Okay, today we can learn a new lesson named A Little Fish Story. It's the story of a little fish who is not satisfied with his size. The story is written by Ines B. Comstock. Okay, I shall read the lesson. You look at your textbook and listen carefully and try to read with the correct pronunciation. Okay, A Little Fish Story. There are a great many million fish in the seas, but this story is about just one of them, and a very small one at that. Now, this little fish had everything in the seas to make him contented, but he was not happy. You will laugh when I tell you why he was not. He was unhappy because he was so very small.
It is very hard to be such a little mite of a fish,
He would say over and over again.
If I were only larger, how much happier I could be.
And he said it so many times that I think he believed it. One day he was swimming along with the rest of his school and thinking, no doubt, how much more the larger fish had to be thankful for than he, when suddenly, with no warning, they found themselves in the meshes of a great net. There was much fluttering and splashing as the net was drawn up out of the water into the sunlight, and just as it is all was being emptied into the boat, the smallest fish in the school wriggled through the mesh and slipped back into the cool, clear water. How good he felt! He swam here and there and everywhere, and some of the fish who knew him well all the rest of his life said that they never again heard him say that he wished to be anything but a little fish. It is written by Ines B. Comstock. Okay, now I shall explain the meaning of the chapter. Are you ready? Okay. There are great many million fish in the sea. Great many million. Million means 10 lakhs or thousands. So, in a sea there are many fish. Even though there are many fish, this story is about a little fish, one among them. And the fish is very small. He had everything in the sea to make him contented. Contented means comfortable. So, to satisfy him, everything was in the sea, but he was not satisfied or he was not happy. And the writer says, the readers will laugh if he says the reason for that. Here, you refers the reader who reads the story, and I refer the narrator or the writer of the story. Why was he unhappy? What is the reason? Because he was very small. So he was unhappy. And he used to say that it is very difficult to be a little fish. Might means very little insect. So here he thinks he is like a little insect. So it is very difficult to be such a fish. And he would say over and over again, he used to say, if I were only larger, if he had become little larger, how much happy he was. The little fish told this many times, and the narrator thinks that the fish believed that being a big fish is a nice thing and he would be very happy. One day he was swimming with the other fish. The rest of his school means he was swimming with his friends or with other fish, and when he was swimming he was thinking about the larger fish should be more thankful than him. Suddenly he and his friends were caught in a net. With no warning means without any warning, ഒരു മുന്നറിയിപ്പും കൂടാതെ. They found themselves in the meshes of a great net. They were caught in a great net. Mesh means കണ്ണികൾ. See the picture of meshes. And then there was much floundering. Floundering means struggling. They were trying to escape from the mesh or net, and they were splashing the water while struggling to escape. While they were trying to escape, they splashed the water. And when they were emptying the net, they were pulling. Hold means pulling by force, the act of pulling by force. So when they were emptying the net, the small fish could wriggle through the mesh. Being a small fish, it could wriggle through the mesh and he could escape, and he was very happy. And after that, he never complained about his small size. He was very happy and he swam here and there. And the fish who knew him never heard him say that he wished to be anything but a little fish. So hereafter he never wished for anything else. ഇനി ചുരുക്കി മലയാളത്തിലൊന്ന് പറയാം. ഒരു കടലിൽ ഒരുപാട് മത്സ്യങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാകുമല്ലോ. പക്ഷേ ഈ കഥ ഒരു കുഞ്ഞു മത്സ്യത്തെ കുറിച്ചാണ്. ഈ കുഞ്ഞു മത്സ്യത്തിന് ആ കടലിൽ എല്ലാം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അവന് സുഖകരമാക്കാനുള്ള എല്ലാ വസ്തുക്കളും കടലിൽ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിലും അവൻ സന്തോഷവാനായിരുന്നില്ല. അവന് സന്തോഷമില്ലായ്മക്ക് കാരണം എന്താണ്? അവൻ വളരെ ചെറുതായിരുന്നു. അവൻ എപ്പോഴും പറയും, ഞാൻ കുറച്ചുകൂടി വലുതായിരുന്നു എങ്കിൽ എന്ന്. ഒരു ദിവസം അവൻ അവൻ്റെ കൂട്ടുകാരോടൊപ്പം കടലിൽ നീന്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കെ ഒരു മുന്നറിയിപ്പുമില്ലാതെ അവരെല്ലാവരും ഒരു വലയിൽ കുടുങ്ങി. എല്ലാവരും രക്ഷപ്പെടുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി
പിടച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നു. അങ്ങനെ വല മുക്കുവൻ വലിച്ചടുപ്പിച്ച് ബോട്ടിലേക്ക് മാറ്റിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കെ ആ കുഞ്ഞു മത്സ്യത്തിന് ആ വലയുടെ കണ്ണിയിലൂടെ രക്ഷപ്പെടാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞു. രക്ഷപ്പെട്ടപ്പോൾ അവൻ വെള്ളത്തിലൂടെ അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും വളരെ സന്തോഷവാനായി നീന്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്നു. അതിനുശേഷം അവനെ അറിയുന്ന അവൻ്റെ കൂട്ടുകാരൊന്നും തന്നെ താൻ ചെറിയവനാണ് എന്നതിൽ അവൻ വിഷമിക്കുന്നതോ പറയുന്നതോ ഒരിക്കലും കേട്ടിരുന്നില്ല.